Hey guys, I'm Matt. Welcome back to the channel, and this is another episode of The Music That Made Me. Essentially, it is a stroll down memory lane. It is my life's soundtrack. It's the music that is partially responsible for who I am today. Because music is a powerful, powerful influencer. Good, bad, indifferent. It has a power, and that's usually through emotion. Some people, music is has more of a they have a more of an emotional connection with it. Specifically, I have an emotional connection with music when it comes to movies, because it elicits memory. Or in today's episode, Uncharted 4: Thief's End is a video game, not a movie. Still, in today's world, specifically the last 10 or 15 years, video games are as powerful as movies, if not more, when it comes to storytelling. And in my opinion, Uncharted 4: A Thief's End is one of the greatest stories ever told in film. I mean, call it what it is. It's a script. It's a huge story. And from start to finish, it is an adventure like no other, in my opinion. So much so that I am sporting my Uncharted shirt that has, and I have a pirate hat. It's not Uncharted, but it's Edward Teach. It's Blackbeard, his flag. Well, supposed flag. We won't get into the pirate lore, but it might not be his flag, but it's associated with Blackbeard. I also have right here my Uncharted 2 Perba Dagger. 2, yes, Among Thieves. Uncharted 4 poster, canvas. And next to that is Nate's ring. And I have right there, that's my Funko of Nate. I actually have another Funko next to me. I have another one of Nate. This is actually the brown shirt, so this is actually, I don't know if it's a misprint. Either way, he wears a blue shirt in the game. Anyways, the music was all conducted by Henry Jackman. Henry Jackman is legendary. If you don't know who he is, you need to look up his filmography with movies, specifically Captain America, The Winter Soldier, and he did both of Dwayne Johnson's Jumanji movies. He's done a lot more than that, but he's very, very good at the high-octane adventure, and he just did a Rainbow Six Siege game as well. Henry Jackman's amazing. He did the music for this game and for Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. The 3 games before that were done by Greg Edmondson. So Henry did borrow a bunch of Edmondson's scores and songs because it's a series and you're going to do that regardless of who the composer is. But in this case, we are going to listen to The 12 Towers. It is a specific score within the game that just exemplifies adventure. And I think you guys are really going to like it. I know I love it. It's my favorite tune from the game. And without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? And again, if you like the content of my channel, whether it's gaming, whether it's the music stuff, subscribe to the channel, like the video, tell your friends. This is so good. I love this song so much. So specifically the drums with the quick strings, very suspenseful adventure. And then this is just it's gonna build and build and build and build. The strings. Very Pirates of the Caribbean. Again, this is a pirate treasure video game story, so it's gonna have those pirate themes. And the horns kind of floating over everything. Those strings just about to get into something great. I want to pause it just so we can talk about it real quick. So as you can see, it is building and building and building and building. And like a lot of movie scores, unfortunately, you need to see kind of what's happening in order to truly appreciate it, because it is following along with the scene itself. Regardless, if you guys enjoy this genre, you understand like the thought process of the music when it comes to this. And the action adventure genre, to me, especially in film, has the best music because it's got everything you could want. It's got the suspense. It has horror elements sometimes because there might be some like spooky stuff going on or like deadly situations. But it also has those rolling drums. It has those awesome strings. Again, I'm a sucker for like the jungle kind of drums with the quick strings. In my opinion, made famous from Pirates of the Caribbean movies. So this definitely takes I don't want to say it takes from that. It basically just borrows it because that is a common theme. Henry Jackman's work on Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, and The Next Level, which honestly are very good movies. They're fun, especially if you just like romps like I do when it comes to movies. The music's great in both soundtracks. I have both of them. When I write, I usually write in the action adventure genre. So again, if you don't know my work, check out my website, mattjamesauthor.com, or you can find me on Amazon. I write this style of stuff: Indiana Jones, Uncharted, Tomb Raider, The Mummy. The Mummy 99 is my favorite film ever made, and then Raiders of the Lost Ark. Like it's that common treasure hunt, supernatural stuff. A lot of history base, and that's what I like to write. And that's what I like to listen to. So I have a playlist on my Apple Music, and I have all 5 Uncharted games that I mean, if you look at my Apple Music history, the 5 Uncharted, that playlist is my most played music year in and year out. It's strange, but I listen to a lot of music when I work, and when I work, I don't really listen to music that has lyrics. I only listen to scores, because the lyrics distract me too much. But plus theme wise, this is what I write, so it's what I'm going to listen to. But all right, let's get back into it. But the idea is the emotion and like the adrenaline that this music kind of gets you going. You know, it really does get you going, especially if it fits the scene to a T, which it definitely does in this game. Here come the horns now. So the strings are still flying. Oh, such a great melody. But here come the horns, those low horns. Nice flute. Oh, the horns, or the strings. Here come those horns. Traded out the strings for the horns. Oh man, my blood is pumping right now. I don't know if you can tell. I'm standing. I have an electric, standing desk, so I can stand and sit because I have a really, really, really jacked up back. Herniated discs, arthritis, the whole shebang. So I'm always standing and sitting while I'm working. But I knew for this, for the music part of my channel, these re-reactions, I guess, I knew I'd have to stand because I'm going to be moving around too much. I'm going to be jamming out, rocking out. But man, this This soundtrack is my favorite soundtrack ever made. Ever made. If anybody has listened to me on other podcasts or follows me on Facebook, you guys know how much I just constantly gush over this album. I'm not the only one either. I know a lot of people that adore this album. They may not say it's the best, but for me, when it comes to entertainment and it comes to movie scores, specifically movie scores, 'cause I can't compare this to like rock albums, you know, like normal music albums. My next episode is actually going to feature a song off of my favorite album ever written, so music album ever written. So we'll go from that. So back-to-back shows, not bad, right? Our second show is going to be my favorite soundtrack ever put together, and then the next show is going to be my favorite music album. But anyways, get your blood pumping, get your feet tapping, and like I said, the precision with this orchestra and Henry Jackman's composing is just next level good. It's so good. And that's why when I heard that he was doing the music for the Jumanji movies, I was sold, because I know how good he is at this action adventure kind of jungle vibe. He's so good at it. And he's done a bunch of other stuff. I mean, those are just the ones that jump out to me right now off the top of my head. I probably should have researched this a little more, but regardless. But all right, let's finish this out, and then we can talk more at the end. Bongo's in there too. You can hear him. It's building. It settles. The way it winds down is so good. Oh man, wow, just wow, so good. I hope you guys get a sense of, like, you guys appreciate it as much as I do, because that's just unbelievably good. Like, I'm so stoked with stuff like this. I absolutely love it. You know, I'm a huge fan of like Jerry Goldsmith as well. He's done a ton of great work. He did the music for The Mummy in 1999 and Mummy Returns. Obviously, John Williams is a master at this stuff too. But I have this like, I don't know, I have this like connection with Henry Jackman stuff. Like a lot of the stuff that I listen to, like some of my favorite works from Winter Soldier. It's so good and it's different. You know, it's more classic action thriller with, and if you know the movie well enough, like I do with Winter Soldier, the Winter Soldier theme has more like modern, like synth involved in it, which is very interesting when you combine that with Henry's work. But again, a lot of these are themes that are borrowed from Uncharted 1, which is Drake's Fortune, Uncharted 2, Among Thieves, and Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. Those were all done by Greg Edmondson, who did phenomenal work. Then they took a break for a bit making games, and then when they came back with Uncharted 4 Thief's End, they brought in a heavyweight in Henry Jackman, because this was 2016 and Henry had already done Winter Soldier. Jumanji hadn't come out yet, so I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming his work on this may have like helped him get those jobs, because I mean, like I said, I think this is my favorite like movie, obviously video game soundtrack ever produced. And this is just one song from this record. I think it's fantastic. It fits the mold perfectly, and there are some like sweet and soft songs on this soundtrack as well. Like A New Beginning is one, and there's others, but there's, what's the other one called? There's another one that's Nate and Elena's kind of theme in the is it like Till Death Do Us Part or something like that. It's a, you know, it's something about marriage is the name of the song. I can't remember. Another great one is New Devon. If you ever want to check it out, Brothers Keeper is amazing. The first song, A Thief's End, is just kind of like, it's the like the prologue music. The reason I didn't choose that one is it's short. It's under 2 minutes, I think. I wanted a full song for the show, the episode. Well, I guess we can go ahead and shut me up there, because I'll just sit here and gush about it for the rest of the night. And you guys definitely don't need to hear that. You've heard that enough. And as the episodes go, you're going to hear me more, because this is going to be all of my favorite music. We are reliving what I know best, what hits me the hardest in the emotional gut. This is my life soundtrack. So these are the songs for one thing or another in my life mean the most to me. Most of them. There are just going to be some, like I've explained, that are just going to be bangers that are just catchy and cool. Not necessarily an emotional connection like something like this would be. But I do appreciate the support. If you like this kind of content, keep watching, subscribe to the channel, like the videos, tell your friends. And we'll see you on the next episode of The Music That Made Me. See you later.